Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chuck Marshall coming to you here live from the kitchen in my home. Why? Well, what do you do in the kitchen? You eat, right? Well, that is perfectly, I thought it was the perfect idiom, kind of maybe a little bit corny too, to describe what myself and my team have been doing inside this eight-figure dream lifestyle and our wealth secret business. Now, you may have seen me record a video for you about a month ago right over there in my foyer slash entryway or whatever you call that area over there where I showed you how I made over $42,000 in a month, right? Well, I have some updated proof for you this month, and it's just maybe a little bit better than that. So let's just, documentation beats conversation, so let's just go to my office and we'll get right to it. All right, guys, here we are in my home office here. I'm about ready to log into my merchant account to show you a lot of the sales that I've had here come through debit or credit card, and then I've got some other ones I'll show you in my bank account that have come through cashier check, wire, direct deposit. Okay, guys, this is actually more transactions than I usually have on one of these update videos, so you might want to click the button if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook to expand the video player so you can see everything. That way, you'll you'll be able to see all the details for sure. I'm gonna have to gray out some people's information, of course, just because it's their private info. So I respect that. But I wanted to break down and show you. I'm not even going to consider these two transactions at the bottom. I actually don't even remember what those were for, to be honest. So I'm not I'm not counting those. But we're going to start here with the 3,500. So we have a 3,500, then a 3,000, 1,700, which is part of a bigger transaction. 3,500, 1,300, again part of a bigger transaction. 3,500, 3,000, 2,860, which was a $3,500 sale minus some deduction for marketing, which is, I'll tell you guys about that specifically if you reach out to me and to talk about what that is. Another 3,500, another 3,500, 500, which is part of a bigger sale. 3,500, 3,500. There's a couple these two 1,000s and the top $1,000 were all part of the same transaction along with this 500. Then there's a 2,000, 3,500, 1,750. Another 2,000, and then again that 1,000 I was telling you is grouped with the other two. So that is about, like I said, I'm not counting. So if you counted, gosh, from March 22nd to April 7th, that's like 3 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks. That, guys, that's $49,110 just in that amount of time, and that's actually less than a month, but I'm just calling it a month. So $49,110 for you there, just on those, and we're not even done yet. So I'm going to skip over to my bank account. So we're going to go back. We'll start at the beginning of March for this one. This was $2,135. It was actually for a just the basic level sale for $2,000 plus some additional funds that were in my PayPal account sitting there that I just transferred over while they were there because I didn't really pay much attention to that. So there's a $2,000. We're going to go back. And here's a wire at the end of the month, $5,900. That was a $6,500 sale minus some marketing expense, which I will cover that if you reach out to me. I'll talk to you about that in person. All these ones that say BKCD processing, that's all the merchant account stuff, so I'm not counting that because that'd be double dipping in. So here's another one, though, is a direct deposit of $3,500 plus some other smaller checks I had laying around, so $3,660 there. So if you add up that $2,000, that's $3,600. And the $5,900, and you combine that to the $49,000 I already told you about, that is $60,645 in like 4 weeks' time, guys. $60,645. And the last video I did for you, which I told you about in the beginning, I mean, I had made $42,000 that month. This is $60,000. So in the last 2 months, guys, over $100,000, over $100,000 in the last 2 months, which is a pace of like $600,000 for the year. And I'm doing it right here from home in my home office. And a lot of this money, guys, it's pass-up sales from my team, which means that they are making their sales. I'm getting, whether it's pass-up or if it's an upgrade or roll-up commission. I mean, and so I'm investing my own time and money and effort into my team to make them their sales. And so they're making sales, they're making money, I'm making more money. We're all happy. So the same thing I would be doing for you, but I'm gonna cut off this real quick and head back to the kitchen and finish up the video for you. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chuck back with you. I just thought we'd finish this video back up in my kitchen where it all started. So anyways, I That's super awesome, guys. $60,000, over 60 grand in the last 4 to 5 weeks with this business. And the cool part is that a huge majority of that is pass-up income from my teammates. Now, the coolest part about this business is 3 out of the 4 ways we get paid in the compensation plan come from the team. That means that 3 out of the 4 ways we get paid come from the efforts of our teammates, which means that people like me and other leaders in our company, we spend time, effort, and money investing into our team to help them grow. And what does that mean for you as a potential person looking to do this? It means that you're going to have support. It means that you're going to have help. I have a vested interest in you succeeding, because when you make money, I make even more money, which is how keep making more and more money. It's not just from my own sales, it's from the sales of my teams, and I get pass-up commissions and roll-up commissions, and people upgrade. And I mean, there's just all sorts of ways that you can earn income here. Guys, too, I just want to be clear on something. I don't do these types of videos to brag or boast or show off. I mean, I know honestly it gets kind of old and it gets kind of corny to keep flashing money, but people like to see the results and the updates of it, and it's my intention to motivate, inspire, and actually introduce this type of opportunity to someone who or several people who might be interested in a better way, which is probably why you're watching this video right now. Now that's not knocking anybody who works a job. I mean, I used to too. I appreciate I appreciate that. If you're doing what you have to do right now for your family, and besides, we need doctors and lawyers and dentists and people to pave the roads and sell us our groceries to the grocery store, whatever. I get all that, so I'm not knocking that. But the chances are you're watching this video because what you've been doing up to this point in your life hasn't got you to where you want to be. So why would we keep doing the same thing over and over again, somehow expecting something to be different? That's what they call the definition of insanity. And it's interesting because a lot of some of the comments I'll get from people who reach back out to me, they're so stuck on their own self-limiting beliefs that they just don't believe that they could even actually do something better or be better than what they are right now. I mean, they'll say stuff like, well, Chuck, you just been doing this so long, and you have such a big list, and that's why you make the money, and you have a big budget. And I say, okay, part A, I do have a list, but B, how do you think I got it? I've been doing this for 11 years. I've built it up over time. Nobody just gets handed anything. I started from scratch just like everybody else, but the point is with this business, you don't have to have a list. You don't have to have a bunch of contacts. This isn't network marketing. We're not bugging family and friends. Okay, you're not doing home parties or any of that kind of stuff. We have all the plug and play marketing methods, paid traffic, paid marketing methods. Stuff you can do to generate the leads to your system to make the sales for you. Second thing is that I don't have a budget, for marketing after I get in. Well, guess what? I'm going to help cover your marketing expense for you when you get started. Remember, I told you I invest my own time and money and effort into my team's success. Okay, so. And sometimes people say, well, I don't have the money at all. I said, well, we have financing. If you can't pay for it up front, I get that. A lot of people are in that situation. Half my sales are people that finance it because they don't have the money up front. I get it. So the thing is, guys, is that I'm going to give you a little tip. The most expensive thing you could ever buy are your own excuses. Okay? Well, I've learned after doing this, for so long, that when people really want to do something, they find a way. If not, they find an excuse. I mean, it's just simple as that. But like I said, if you want something to be different, you have to be the one to initiate that change, right? Because I'm going to show you something here. Here's a comprehensive list of everything the world owes you, or me, or anybody. You see that? It doesn't owe you anything. Nobody owes you anything, okay? It's up to you. We have everything in place. And if you decide that you're ready to take action, all you have to do is reach out to me. And I'm not even asking you for anything at this point. Just come hang out with me and my colleagues on one of our live webinars. We hold 4 of them per week. We have an on-demand webinar if you can't make the live one. The information is completely free. You get your questions answered live and in person in real time. And at the end of it, if you think it's a great fit for you, cool, we can talk about it. If not, that's okay too. No harm, no foul, but at least you know. So whether you end up working with me, someone else, this business or a different business, I hope that these videos just do the job of inspiring you and showing you that you can be more, you are worth more. You deserve better for you and your family, and I hope that, this video just serves the purpose to motivate and inspire you for that. So if you want to attend one of our webinars, get some free information like I was talking about, all you have to do is click the link below. Whether if you're watching this on Facebook or watching it on YouTube, there's a link somewhere in here. Click it, register for one of the webinars, get the free information. My personal number is on there. You can reach out to me anytime by, call or text. And that's pretty much it, guys. So again, I'll be in touch again later on with another update video. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and I will see you on the next one. For now, guys, take care.